maybe you've seen this, but the CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki, has stepped down as CEO. So, yeah, she said she's been there for like what? It says 20 or 25 years working at Google. I think she's been like a decade working as the CEO of Google. I mean, of YouTube. Then now it's replaced by this man here. This is the new CEO of YouTube as of February 16th. So, yeah, it's it's really interesting. You know, the same company that censored information, blocked information, all this other stuff. Let's see what this guy's up to here. So he was born in India. He's a board member of Stitch Fix and 23andMe, the genetic sequencing company that people hand over their genetic sequence to, and they do nefarious things with that we cannot talk about on YouTube. No, we cannot. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about this. So YouTube is like the most widely used social media site, if you want to call it a social media site. I know some people don't like to call it one, but it is, you know, like I believe it's number 2 after. You used to be able to look at the rankings and everything. Google is always number 1. YouTube would always be second, but who knows about this darn TikTok thing now, you know, that all the young hipsters are doing, you know. So YouTube, remember, like their slogan used to be broadcast yourself. You used to be able to present your opinions. They used to allow all sorts of topics you would talk about. It used to be so easy to find like new channels, upcoming channels, all this sort of stuff. But then it got riddled with so much censorship and political correctness and all this sort of stuff. And it's like, well, I mean, Susan Wojcicki came in pretty much around the time that I started making YouTube videos. And it was fine for the first couple of years, and it just kind of went downhill from there. It's like, makes you wonder, like, what sort of decisions she made, what sort of decisions this guy's going to make to censor any opposing view. I've had my own videos taken down I've had one taken down for hate speech, even though there was nothing hateful about what I was saying in it. I've had videos taken down for medical misinformation. Primarily in 2020, when I was talking about, you know, everything going on in the world and everything, YouTube being one of the biggest censors of information at the time, that they have since backpedaled on because they have been incorrect and wrong about almost every assessment that they have made regarding these sorts of things. Like, oh, you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that. When I was talking about those things at the time. Because I knew that, okay, that's not going to work. This isn't going to work, you know. It's like, here's the evidence that these things don't work. And YouTube's like, no, we don't care about the evidence. We want to protect people's lives. So we're going to remove your video because it's harming people's lives. People are literally being harmed by what you're saying. It's like, sure, YouTube. So they block critical information from people. And then they end up doing harm because the information that they're blocking turns out to be true. So they block the information. They say you can't talk about these things. A few years later, they lift those rules where you can question those things. You can talk about those things because they have since realized that, oh, wait a second, the information that people were saying back then was true, and it has been always true. But now that people have complied, people have sold their soul, so to speak, and have given up their rights and freedoms, well, now you can talk about whatever it is that you want because people have already been enslaved. You know, it's like, I tell you, you know, that's why any sort of, if you don't see a video from me one day, which is, it's not often, but it's because I don't post it to YouTube. I post it over on my Odyssey channel because I'm not going to even attempt to deal with YouTube's censors and all this sort of stuff and all this, you know, nonsense, because I mean, there have been a few risky videos I have done more recently, I would say. And, you know, it's just astounding. It really is, just to think about what YouTube has done and how it's gone downhill. I mean, it's just crazy to think about. Like, it used to feel as though there was a community on YouTube, and now it just feels like you're talking to like a brick wall. It's like it's like the people are on the other side of the brick wall. You're sitting here talking to the brick wall, trying to reach those people, but you never do. You know, so it's like, yeah, pretty crazy stuff, I must say. So let me know what your thoughts are on all of this, because I think that YouTube has certainly gone downhill over the past several years and everything. So yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are, and you all take care, have a great one, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.